22-year-old Jamestown woman Janelle Cave was found guilty today of manslaughter and criminal conspiracy. Cave was charged in the April 2011 death of 18-year-old Abdi Ali Ahmed. Sentencing for Cave will be in 6 to 8 weeks. Criminal conspiracy is a Class AA felony, punishable by life in prison without parole. Manslaughter is a Class B felony, punishable by up to 10 years in prison. Cave's trial began last week and was given to the jury yesterday for deliberation. Judge Thomas E. Merrick presided over the case. Presidential candidate Rick Santorum took a trip across North Dakota yesterday. His first stop was in the small oil town of Tioga. Tioga has been called the oil capital of North Dakota. Santorum met with business leaders in Tioga and then spoke in the high school gym. The gym was filled with community members from around the area who had many questions regarding energy development. Santorum then hit the road to speak in Fargo last night. Here, he again discussed energy development in the state. In addition, Santorum discussed other issues such as national security.
They got it right, because the federal government does defense pretty darn well. We don't do much else well, but we do defense well. We have a great culture that was built over time, and we continue to maintain that culture as best we can. And we need to continue to support our defenders, and here's where the President comes in as Commander-in-Chief. Served 8 years on the Armed Services Committee. I've been very, very involved in defense issues for a long time.
Santorum visited Oklahoma and Texas earlier this week. His focus lately has been on visiting the areas where energy is the basis of the economy. Looking to weather, we turn to Jessica Gulseth. Jessica?
Thanks, Courtney. Well, this afternoon we reached a high of 40 degrees. That's pretty impressive, Jamestown. According to countryside.us, the average high for February is only 24 degrees. The average low is 4 degrees. We've been above those average temperatures for most of the month. Tonight is a good example of that. We'll see a low around 18 degrees. Now, just because we're above average temperatures doesn't mean it's not still winter. Tomorrow, although the high will be 32 degrees, we can expect some light and scattered flurries during the day. I wouldn't worry too much. As the sun begins to set, it will clear up and temperatures will drop down to about 13 degrees. Saturday as well as Sunday, expect some sun, clear skies, and a high of almost 40 degrees for both days. If we look ahead to next week, Monday could bring in a little snow and rain, as well as a high of almost 40 once again. Tuesday should clear up and we'll see some more above average temperatures. That's all for today, Jamestown. Now back to you, Courtney.
Sounds like a nice finish to the week. Thanks, Jessica. A riverbank stabilization project in southeast Jamestown is only a couple weeks from getting underway, according to Doug Hogan, Jamestown Parks and Recreation Director. A $262,700 project bid approved by the Jamestown Public Works Committee will add fill material to the battered east riverbank of McElroy Park to prevent future erosion. According to Hogan, the riverbank has lost about 60 feet of ground erosion since spring 2009. It was another exciting night for both men's and women's basketball teams. Matt Balshaw can tell us all about it. Matt?
Orange fever hit town last night as the Jimmy men and women's basketball teams were both in action. A thrilling performance by the Jimmy ladies saw them overcome Mayville with a comfortable 74-51 victory. Hannah Steele was the only Jimmy to hit double figures with 10, but a whole team performance was the key for a Jamestown women's basketball team victory. The Jimmies, who are 5-0 in the DAC and 25-3 overall, are already looking forward to playing in the AII tournament to continue their successful streak. The Jimmy men had a slow start, but end-to-end basketball in the first half had the fans asking for more. But a strong second half performance saw them break away from the pack with a 72-55 victory over Mayville. Byron Jones hit a whopping 20 points, while Sutherland, Burley and Hodge all hitting double figures. The Jimmies, who had 4-1 in the DAC and 23-5 overall, look to add another win this weekend when they travel to Dickinson State. That's the sports wraps for today. Back to you, Courtney.
Thanks, Matt. That's all for the news tonight on the 16th day of February. Please join us again tomorrow night as we will once again connect the campus with the community. I'm Courtney Oliver. Good night, Jamestown.